Hey y'all. Hi. Thank y'all for joining. Let's get into the show right quick, okay? I'm over here trying to multitask, you guys. Let's get into the show. I ain't gonna hold you guys too long. We just have a few topics that we're gonna breeze through. Hope you guys are safe and sound over there. You guys are warm and out of this weather, honey. It's freezing outside. Everything is frozen here. And we got more bad weather coming according to my little weather thing on my phone. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get through this live. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope y'all got y'all cooking out the way. I'm done. What I cooked, I made some chicken and dumplings today. I made some green beans and some cornbread. That's it. Something quick, easy, because I ain't feel like cooking anyway. But it turned out really, really good. So something nice and cozy in a bowl to eat during this cold weather, right? So y'all can drop in the chat what you guys cooked as well. Y'all know we always share recipes and talk about what we cooked and whatnot. But let me go ahead and speak to everyone. Hey, my top flight mod, Rose is in the building. Hey, Rose. Hey, Denise Slay. Hey, Betty Brockington. Cassandra is here. Shirley Terry is here. Delise Mungum is here. Hello. Cheryl Williams is here. Velma Sadler is here. B. Weiser is here. Bernadette Clemens is here. Shirley Bishop is here. The Chosen One is here. Lamore is here. Hey. Hey, Lorraine Tyler. Said that you love Rail. I love you too. Talking about we. I love you guys back. Okay. Thank y'all for supporting. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for getting me to 1,000 subscribers on Rail's World. Okay. Keep subscribing. For those of you that still haven't subscribed over there, please keep subscribing. Okay. We're building that channel up as well. My other top flight mod, Truth TV, is in the building. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Delicia Dismuke is here. Kim Naughton is here. Sandra Smith is here. Trina Dean is here. Hey, the Angie B is in the house. I think I said the chosen one, but hello. Joyce Jefferson is here. Maria Perry is here. Andretta Wiggins is here. D Nice is here. My other top flight. All my top flights are here. Tiffany Thomas is here. Hey, Linda Lair is here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member as well, Delicia Dismuke. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see who else we got. Nikki P is here. Angela Holland is here. Bernetta Evans is here. Thank you guys for being here. I was over there listening to someone else's live, trying to wait till they end, because y'all know how it be, child. A lot of us share subscribers, and we try to get the tea. We jump in channels. So shout out to everyone. Thank you guys for being patient. I had to move the live back just slightly so we didn't bump into each other with these times. Y'all get it. All right, but we're here nevertheless. This is our time. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this tea. All right, let me go ahead and help my mods out so they ain't got to work so hard. Hey, Kim Jones, Gina Jenkins, hello. Said, I'm here, you early. Yeah, just slightly. All right, but let's get into it. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, let's get into our first topic, y'all. We got some Chrisean Rock news. I'm sick of her, but hey, we got to keep up with this news. Anytime she's on some mess, we got to get into it. Now, her sister, her older sister, China, speaks out and co-signs the social media claims about Junior, which is Chrisean's son, his developmental delays. Because according to her, he's fine. He don't have no developmental delays, as we all know he does. So let's get into this, child. Shout out to All About the Tea.
And I got to thinking back, and I'm like, wait a minute, well, at the age of 2, the child should be talking and walking. Like CJ should be saying, words, like a lot of words at 2 years old. So, I mean, if Chrisean not doing right by him, I do feel as though that she do need to do right by him because that's her son. Like, if she is in denial, she do need to snap out of it. Because like I said, she don't listen. Chrisean is hard-headed, y'all. To the people that don't know, Chrisean is very hard-headed. She do not listen. Like, I done told her, Chrisean, put him in therapy, get him therapist if he need help walking or whatever the case may be. The best thing to do is do it now while he's young. Don't wait until he get older and it's too late. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like she don't listen. So only thing I can do is just sit back and stay out of it and mind my business. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff what I be saying on the internet, some of the stuff do be true. But not everything. No, it do. Everything do not be true, y'all. But some of the stuff that I've seen is true. And I'll be sitting there like, damn, wow. But like, I don't know what to tell her because she don't listen. Chrisean is so hard-headed. Like, I just wish she would listen. And if she not getting him the proper care that he need, then yes, Chrisean, you are wrong. You are definitely wrong. Like he didn't ask to be here. You feel what I'm saying? He an innocent baby. Now I care about my nephew. I don't know about none of these outside people talking about, oh, they just worrying about his well-being. How? And y'all don't even know the show. Y'all not even know kin to him. You feel what I'm saying? Now if y'all doing it because y'all really want to help him and make sure he getting the proper care that he need, then that's different. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking. I'm not gonna knock nobody. Like I said, I'm going to mind my business and just stay out of stuff. Like, did she ever, you know? Oh my goodness. I just don't. I'm just at the point right now. I'm just ready to stay out of this and mind my business. Like I said, if she not doing right by Junior, it'll come.
So y'all hear it. Y'all hear it. So that's Chrisean's oldest sister, China, who has chimed in to say that yes, Chrisean really is not doing what she needs to do. Pretty much she's in denial in terms of helping her son, Junior, get the necessary help that he needs because he is developmentally delayed. I think everyone that watches him on videos that Chrisean shares or videos of him online, I think we all have seen that. We keep seeing that. And have I seen some improvements? I gotta say, the only improvement that I've seen was when Blueface came home and the baby was in the playpen and he's kind of pulled up. I don't probably Chrisean probably didn't even know he could do that until Blueface filmed him doing it. And now she went out and got him a playpen to put in the gym when she goes to the gym for him to be in that versus being on the floor, since so many videos have been circulating around and CPS have been called about her leaving him on a nasty floor. So, you know, she does watch our videos. She does watch our videos to see what we're talking about and how we're addressing the situation. She did say in a recent live that she was going to be taking her baby and going out of the country, maybe because she's trying to flee CPS. I'm not sure. But I really hope that she does what needs to be done for this baby because I'm so tired of talking about it. Let's move along. All right, so Tracy Morgan checks an old friend who became homeless after he asked him for some help. He said that it ain't got nothing to do with me. I take care of my kids. Now, that's a little harsh, right? Now, we don't know the complete situation in terms of what happened between Tracy Morgan and his alleged friend, but Tracy seemed not to forget about what happened between the two of them, and he was a little abrasive, but let's get into it. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk.
Don't talk to me like I owe you something.
I didn't say that. Like, boy, can I get something, please?
No. When we was younger.
Yeah, but
I think I forgot.
I'm homeless, boy.
So what that got to do with me? I ain't do that.
Oh, shit.
Take care of my kids. Can I get a picture of my sister? The ones that ain't here. We're always on the house about taxes.
Taxes, then.
Let's do it.
Weird. What's up?
What's I remember you. Don't talk to me like I owe you something.
I didn't say that. Like, boy, can I get something, please?
No. When we was younger.
Yeah, but
I think I forgot.
I'm homeless, boy.
So what that got to do with me? I ain't do that.
Oh, shit.
Take care of my kids. Can I get a picture of my sister? The ones that ain't here. We're always on.
Tracy was like, yeah, no. Tracy turned in the bruh man from the damn fifth floor. No, not bruh man from the fifth. What role did he play on Martin? I forget. Hustle man. He turned to Hustle man. What that got to do with me? I ain't got to do with me. You being homeless, okay? I love me some Tracy Morgan. I'm happy that he made it through his accident. Y'all know a few years ago he had a real bad accident as well. But you know, I mean, you can't tell a person what to do with their money, but it is nice to reach back and help. Again, you don't know what the interaction with this young man and Tracy was. You don't know what he did. He could have slept with his wife. He could have stole money from him. So if you was on that type of time, I wouldn't give your ass nothing either. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that it was harsh of Tracy Morgan to talk to this man in the way that he did, or do you not think so? Okay. I think we need to know a little bit more about why they were fussing and carrying on. But let's get back into this. I got an update for this Tasha K post. As you guys know, yeah, he did get paid real good from that accident. He sure did. He absolutely did get a huge amount of money from that. All right, so I told you guys yesterday about Tasha K's husband sending a message to some men that were sending her explicit messages after her recent bikini video, okay? Tasha looked like she might have lost some weight. She was on the beach in her, I wouldn't call it a, well, it could be considered a bikini. It was a cute bathing suit. But Tasha appeared to have lost some weight and says that this is not Tasha K posting. This is what her husband posted. And I touched on it yesterday, but let's talk about it again for those of you that didn't get to see it. Said that this is not Tasha K posting. This is her husband of 20 years, Shek, posting. Said, I reviewed all the DMs from the men that solicited my wife earlier today and have since deleted the video that she posted earlier on the beach and enticed them. I'm sorry. Says that no need to send my wife DICK pics. Said that she got all the Mandingo DICK that she needs right here. I know that shit right. Carrying on, said that, and yes, I'm truly of Mandingo descent, born and raised in Bamako, Mali. Says that from here on out, there will be only celebrity gossip posts on this page. I'm sorry. Thank you for your respect and attention to this matter concerning the video that my wife posted earlier. Signed, Shek. So that is Tasha's husband. They look like they can be brother and sister, to be honest with you. All right. So that's the post that he made that I just read to you guys. This is Tasha on the beach, showing body. Okay, she lost a little weight. So she's out on the beach doing her thing. And some guys decided to pop up in her DMs and in her messages and send like DICK pics, which her husband felt was very disrespectful. I agree, because she is a married woman, but you know, you have some creeps out there that will act in that way and send little explicit pictures and whatnot. But that's Tasha Child on the beach, which I think now she has since responded since her husband spoke up about this video that she posted of her on the beach. Okay, so let's get into that. Then we're gonna move along. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's get into what she had to say, because she since responded. Okay, let's get into her response from her husband having something to say. All right, so shout out to Unwind with Tasha K. She says, hey y'all, it's me, TK. Says, I want to sincerely apologize to my husband and my family for the video that I posted earlier today. I made a decision in the moment that didn't reflect the values of my marriage or the family that I married into. I take full responsibility for that. It was disrespectful, and that was never my intention. I love my husband and our family deeply, and I never want to put them in a position of discomfort or disrespect. Thank you to everyone who reached out with love and understanding. I hear you, and I'm moving forward with more care. So obviously her husband felt away. He probably cussed her out and fussed at her about that damn video. I didn't really see anything wrong with it. She just showing a bathing suit. I mean, what are you doing? What you want her to have on, a damn choir robe on the beach? Like, she's on the beach where you're supposed to wear a bathing suit. Maybe she was feeling herself a little bit. Maybe she's like, okay, I done dropped this weight. I'm cute. She was feeling herself a little bit and made a little video. But he went on to cuss out some guys that sent some, DICK pics to her. And she has since responded to do an open apology to let the people know, hey, I'm happily married over here. I apologize for any, misunderstanding that I may have sent out by posting said video. Okay, so shout out to Tasha for doing the noble thing. Okay, all right, let's get into this person here. Y'all may have remembered seeing him on the movie Home Alone. They called him Marv on the show. He's found himself in some trouble, girl. Let's get into it. When I saw this, I said, oh hell no, I know you damn lying. All right, so Home Alone actor, you guys remember him? He played in all the Home Alone segments. Home Alone actor Daniel Stern is arrested for solicitation of a prostitute. Let me find out. Child, according to Section 8 Company, it says that sounds like Daniel Stern didn't want to be home alone because cops issued a citation for allegedly trying to hire an escort, child. Lord have mercy. It said that the Home Alone star got busted in, what is that, Camarillo, California, after cops said that he was trying to bust with the aid of some hired help. It says that law enforcement in Ventura County reported that Daniel was cited and released for solicitation of prostitution on December 10th, which is smack in the middle of the Christmas season, when his Home Alone movies typically doing big streaming numbers. Y'all know that anytime, Christmas time, that's all they show is Home Alone this, Home Alone that. Now, said that according to police documents, that it looks like Daniel was cited at a hotel in Camarillo, California. If the solicitation allegations are true. It seems that Daniel was trying to take the wet and sticky bandit thing too far. Not the wet and sticky, but y'all remember that from the show. So yeah, looks like Home Alone actor child was caught out here with some damn prostitutes. What y'all think about that? I guess they need love too, child. Damn, I never would have thought that, but hey, you never know, child. That's Hollywood. Moving right along, let's get into some Shamar news. Shamar's letting y'all know about this damn bad weather. When I saw this, I thought this was so funny. I'm not sure who told him he was a weatherman or that he should even be speaking on anything related to the weather or anything like that. But this is Shamar letting you guys know about this damn weather. Let's get into it. Shout out to Dose of Reality.
Check this out. They're going to be having a big old storm that's going to be coming through and out America.
American.
And you know what that is? Y'all really going to be thinking it's a storm, a tornado, and all that other shit. But this time, it's going to get worse. And guess what that is? A nuclear bomb. A nuclear bomb that's going to literally take all our power out. A nuclear bomb that's going to hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's going to, hurt everybody. Everybody going to get killed, all that other shit. It's a lot that's going on in American. Check this out. They're going to be...
It's America. You can take the N off, okay? Oh, my God. First of all, Shamar, it's only a snowstorm. No one should be getting killed if they just stay at home, okay? Like, seriously. No one should be unalived out here. There should not be any type of tornado or hurricanes. It's just a nice little snowstorm where snow shall be falling upon the ground, cars and houses and things of that nature outside, okay? So all this other stuff that you are throwing in there, Shamar, that has absolutely nothing to do with this damn snowstorm. I promise you it doesn't, okay? I don't know where he got this from. Maybe you was looking at the news from a third world country, but that has nothing to do with what's going on here in American, okay?
We having a big old storm.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be coming through and out America.
Lord.
And you know what that is? Y'all really going to be thinking it's a storm, a tornado, and all that other shit. But this time, it's going to get worse. And guess what that is? A nuclear bomb.
What the hell is a nuclear bomb? What's a nuclear bomb? What is that?
A nuclear bomb that's going to literally take all our power out. A nuclear bomb that's going to hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's going to, hurt everybody. Everybody going to get killed, all that other shit. It's a lot that's going on in American. Check this out.
Shamar, get off my damn right. That's the face right there. Shout out to Dose of Reality, okay? That's the face I'm giving right now. Like, what the hell, Shamar? Please go somewhere with this, okay? I thought that was so funny. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. All right, so Benzino has some things to say about 50 Cent. I said, oh, Lord, his no-neck ass about to have a damn documentary coming out, too. Because y'all know anytime you say something about 50 Cent, baby, he's going to put out a documentary on you. We still waiting on the one for Ja Rule that's coming up since he has so much to say about 50 Cent. But let's get into it. Shout out to Baller Alert. Benzino says that 50 Cent is a legend with a problem letting his peers shine. See, he going to catch that shade, and then your ass going to be next. And he going to do a whole damn documentary on your neck that's missing. So let's get into what he had to say. The Baller Show. Let's get into it. The Baller Alert Show.
Okay, now speaking of fucking with people aura, what's your aura like with Tony Yayo and 50?
Man, Tony Yayo and 50. Wow. Listen, first I want to say that, okay, this is how I like to start it off. 50, no. I like to start off. 50 is an absolute legend in the game. Mm-hmm. His catalog is amazing. He's done amazing things with television. And I mean, very talented as an actor. I mean, okay, it's just a shame that somebody with that much talent coming from where he came from can't just be more responsible with his platform.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
And with his brand and who he is. When it comes to black people, it's the same Stephen A. Smith thing. When you look at
you just really compare 50 Cent to Stephen A. Smith. There's no comparison. Keep going.
All his success, there's something there And hey, look, we all have had traumas. Lord knows I've seen guys with their brains splattered, cut open. My man died of I've seen some, but we learn how to live with it, right?
Damn. I'm sorry.
And we still treat people with respect and kindness. And there's something there that's not allowing him to allow somebody, his peers, especially, which is worse, his peers, to be good as him or better. There's something that he won't allow. It's something not clicking right in his soul and spirit that will allow it. One of his peers, who happened to be black as him, came up the same way as him, won't allow the thought of them being great bothers him. And you can call it trolling, because that's not even in my vocabulary. I was born before then, seeing guys with their internet. I've been in the streets all my life. I don't know what trolling is. I know what disrespect is. That's all I know.
Okay, so I really, in my opinion, I just really think he's trolling, and I just don't think he can.
Okay, well, let me counter that. When you look at his,
and he's petty.
When you look, but everybody that he comes with, as successful as he is as an individual, he definitely has a problem with people that even he makes money with. You look at his whole crew, from Game, Young Buck, Olivia, the whole crew he's gotten into it with. These are people that he signed, and he's very successful in making money off them. And he's had problems with, how do you have people are making money for you? Then you look at Power, him and Omari. This is the man that made Power what it was. How do you have a problem with him? Everybody that he comes with, as successful as he is as an individual.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Sometimes people just don't work out, and you kind of have to move on in business. All right, everybody that you started out with doesn't mean you're gonna end up with them. People fall out. 50 is an excellent businessman. I feel like he's put on a lot of black people in terms of giving them movie roles so that they can pay their bills. I mean, Amari Hardwick, we can see him. I mean, we can name out a whole bunch of people that he's helped out. To Roger P. Henson, like we can keep naming black people that he's definitely extended his hand to help them out. But a lot of times he does get the short end of the stick, because he's messy as hell. He really is. He's messy and petty. But when it comes down to the business side of it, I mean, let's not forget that he just opened up G Unit Studios in Louisiana, which is going to open up thousands of jobs to not just anybody that want a job, but black people. Okay, it's a lot of black people there that need jobs, so that's going to open the door for people to be able to get jobs and pay their bills. He's a businessman. He's a mogul. He's a genius when it comes to making great television. Okay, but you can't look at things one-sided, and please do not compare him to Stephen A. Smith, because there is no comparison. Benzino, I feel like maybe you may be jealous that 50 don't want to fool with you on any level. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, don't wind up barking up the wrong tree with 50 and wind up having him coming back on your ass for you coming out and speaking negatively in that way about him. Because I already know, y'all know 50 is a responder. So I'm going to be checking to see if he has something to say about what Benzino had to say. Let's move on. All right, let's get into this Kenya Moore news. Let's get into the reality TV segment, because Kenya, she did acknowledge that there's still this lawsuit hanging over her head from Britt Eady. There's some legal issues, according to her. So it says that according to Mr. Housewives, Kenya Moore says that she wasn't asked to join the next season of Ultimate Girls Trip due to her legal issues with Britt Eady. All right, so let's get into that, okay?
Legal thing that I think the powers that be are weighing out right now. Will I be a part of Road Trip Housewives? At this moment, no. And I think that's legal stuff. It has nothing to do with like whether they thought I was a legendary housewife or not.
it's more than the legal stuff. Kenya was fired due to code of conduct. She broke the code of conduct for Bravo. So in addition to her being fired from Bravo, she also has a looming lawsuit from Britt Eady, who is also suing her for putting those pictures out. So she has more to worry about than the average person. Not to mention, y'all know she has her hair care spot that she's worried about as well, where she has to pay a substantial amount of money. So Kenya she's taking this year right here coming into 2026 has not been a good year for Kenya. I'm just saying. But let's continue on.
Not obviously, you guys know the answer to that. So that's a whole different legal thing that I think the powers that be are weighing. We all know that Atlanta, for some reason, did not have an OG. They used someone that is already on the cast, which we already know right now is Portia, which is great for her. And I know she had a big overall deal with Bravo or NBC Universal, I'm not sure. So maybe that was like a part of her deal where she, has to be on a certain amount of shows for them because we've been seeing her on a lot, right? Which is great for business and great for her and good for her to be able to negotiate a contract that would allow her to do other projects. But within the family. So when it comes to Nene or an OG from Atlanta, I do feel that Nene or Sheree should have been a part of that main cast, especially when, listen, we all love Sheree, whether she's coming or going. We love to see her play with the girls. We all know that Atlanta, for some reason, did not have an OG. They used someone that is already on the cast, which we already know right now is Portia, which is
So, okay, so we watched that yesterday. I wanted you guys to see the part where she was saying the reason why, because a lot of people were like, well, since you can't be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, why didn't they choose you to be on Ultimate Girls Trip? You would have been great for that. She probably would have been great for that. But when there are legal issues and she's being blocked by Andy Cohen and Bravo for doing what she did in terms of putting those damn pictures out there, Britt Eady, which she knew was definitely against the code of conduct, then no, they're not going to put you on another show when you have a lawsuit that you're waiting to have to face as well that's connected to Bravo. Okay, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. So as much as I would like to see Kenya get her ish together and probably come back to the show, maybe, and I'm not even a fan of Kenya. I told y'all that yesterday. It's not going to happen right now. She is sitting on ice like they did Nene for quite some time. Y'all know Britt Eady actually has, I think they said 2 lawsuits against Bravo. I don't know how that's going to work out for her, but let's continue.
When it comes to like having an OG present and knowing that Atlanta was one of the first franchises, we want to see nostalgic, our HOA at its prime. And Sheree was a part of that. And obviously Nene was a part of that. So
okay, so we're going to stop it there. What do y'all think about that in terms of what Kenya had to say? Okay, so she did acknowledge that she does have legal issues that she is definitely waiting out to go to court for, as far as Britt Eady suing her ass for putting them damn pictures out. Okay, but that is why she has not been asked to be on Ultimate Girls Trip, because they got all the ladies from the different franchises of Bravo to or Housewives rather to be on this damn show to get a coin. All right, even Portia's ass is on there. But y'all sign off on what y'all think. Let's get into some more juicy topics. Okay. Let's get into some more juicy stuff that I pulled for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and share. According to Real Housewives of Potomac, child, this was some juicy tea that I found on Gizelle. Now, y'all know Gizelle still goes by Gizelle Bryant, all right? Even though there is a whole Mrs. Bryant now, okay? Kari Turner Bryant is the wife now. But Gizelle, she held on to her last name Bryant because she has kids with Jamal. I wouldn't want his last name after all the shit he did to me. But whatever the case may be. All right. So according to Real Housewives of Potomac, it says that caught in the act that Gizelle Bryant's savage social media sabotage. They're saying here is breaking news. The green-eyed monster, which is Gizelle, honey, is officially out of the cage. Now, Gizelle Bryant has been caught red-handed in a reputational ambush after fans exposed her secretly liking a series of brutal, savage attacks on Kari, which is the new wife of Jamal, stunning gala gown. Now, on her podcast with Robin, she says, "Oh, I see nothing wrong with the dress." She said that in the on her podcast with Robin, when Robin asked her, "Well, what do you think about the dress?" Y'all remember this whole infamous dress with Jamal Bryant's wife that she wore to some gala, right? Where it had this whole nude look. Gizelle said on the podcast she ain't see shit wrong with the dress, but then they were saying that she was hopping in comments where people were roasting the new wife that was wearing this damn dress, and she was liking comments where people was roasting Kari Bryant Turner Bryant. Okay, now they said that this isn't just a petty click; it's a psychological declaration of war, child. Psychological. I can't even talk. Said that by digital snubbing her ex-husband's new wife, Gizelle has unmasked a deep-seated jealousy or jealous rage that she can no longer hide behind her first lady composure. Now, they said that this social media slip-up has ignited a full-blown nuclear feud, revealing that Gizelle is pathologically incapable of watching Kari thrive in the spotlight that she once owned. So I already said that the two look like they could be twins because they do have a lot of features that are very similar. So it does give that Jamal has a type when it comes to his women. But in this case here, I always said I really wonder how Gizelle feels about this new wife, because she's around her daughters as well. I know when her daughters come home and they be around Jamal, I've seen a few things. Kari be right there, honey, like she's happy stepmom. Okay, so I always wondered how Gizelle really felt. But if she's in comments liking posts or negative posts about Kari, then maybe that shows how you feel, right? So let's continue. Say that Gizelle thought that she was being subtle, but she just handed Kari the ultimate weapon. It says that it's a social media suicide move that proves that she's obsessed with her replacement. Not obsessed, girl. Says that this didn't just shadow Kari, that it incinerated Gizelle's dignity. A Potomac socialite reveals. Let's continue. All right. So this is what Gizelle had to say in a post. Now, y'all know this is the new wife, Kari. In the middle here, of course, is Gizelle. They do have some similar features, right? They do. Jamal, you do have a. All right. So this is what Gizelle had to say. She says, "I don't care who she married. Style can't be bought." That's shade. That gown, a mess, and everyone saw it. Call me petty. Call me the green-eyed monster, but I'm not going to pretend that it wasn't a fashion fail. If she wants the title, she can keep it. I'll keep my taste. What taste is that? Because you can't dress either, Gizelle. Right? What taste is that? You cannot dress either. Like, stop it, girl. So this is the infamous dress that they were talking about with the first lady for just married to Jamal. They were saying that the dress was inappropriate because it appeared to be like a see-through dress, but it was like the nude linen or whatever fabric that was underneath the black part of the mesh part of the dress that made it appear see-through, but it really wasn't. But she got a lot of backlash for that damn dress. But Gizelle, you did say on that podcast, because I played it right here on my channel, where you sat there with Robin like, "Oh, I don't see anything wrong with the dress," but then you slipping up in comments and you co-signing negative banter against this woman who is around your kids. So maybe she really don't like her, because you were saying a couple seasons ago that you and Jamal were going to reconcile. So maybe you're upset that he found a lookalike that can dress her ass off, that's a little bit more smart and has more credentials than you as a problem, right? Let's continue, girl. Let's continue. All right, so that's them. Don't she kind of have some features? Like, don't they could be sisters maybe, right? I ain't gonna say twins, but sisters. All right. So let's continue, y'all. Let's get into what some of the people had to say about Gizelle, because people are saying things about Gizelle. So they said Gizelle likes to play the unbothered queen on camera, but this button slip up unmasked exactly how she feels about the new Mrs. Bryant. A source close to the production told Bravo Insider on January 25th, girl. Ooh, that's the day, right? Said she's allegedly fuming that Kari is being embraced by the congregation and the public. Y'all know for a while Gizelle would fly in to go to services with Jamal and sit on the front row like she was still the first lady. Did y'all know that? And he was fully dating other women and was seen out, just doing him. But she would still come and put on her little cutesy dress, and her and her daughters, they would come and sit on the front row, and she would sit up there, honey, like she was still the first lady. So now that Jamal is, remarried to this other lady, I don't know. Maybe she kind of feels a way deep down, because she did announce, like on the show Real Housewives of Potomac, that she and Jamal were thinking about reconciling. But since Monique came out and blasted her ass on that with that damn binder, I don't know. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know what the hell is going on behind the scenes, but let's continue what the people are having to say. Said that she's the word on the curb queen, but now the word is that she can't handle seeing Jamal move on with someone who actually has style. A popular Bravo fan account shared. It says that the green-eyed monster has officially left the building and entered the chat. So she co-signing negative shit about the new wife, but then on her podcast pretending like she liked her. That's some fake shit, right? Let's continue. Now, this person here says that Gizelle is used to being the prettiest girl in the room, but Potomac is getting a lot bigger. The insider added. It says that this isn't about a dress anymore. It's about the end of Gizelle's reign as the only Mrs. Bryant that matters. Oh, not the only Mrs. Bryant that matters, honey. What y'all think about that? The people are talking about Gizelle, honey. Let's keep going. All right, so this person here says she knows exactly what she's doing. A fan commented, says, but Kari has the pasta and Gizelle just has the like button. Oh, girl, that's some reads right there, Lord. Oh, child, read that again. That hit so different. Okay, this person says she, meaning Gizelle, knows exactly what she's doing, according to a fan. They also go on to say that, but Kari, which is the new wife, has the pasta, which is something that Gizelle wanted. And Gizelle just has the like button. But Kari got that like button too, right? She's very much so loved. She has her own following. She has her own fans of people that support her and all of that. Okay. She can dress her ass out every time you see her step out, even when she don't try to dress up. She still looks great. All right, so that's one thing that she has a one up on as far as Gizelle. She can dress her ass off. She does have somebody to come in and help her dress and do her makeup and all that real cute. But I don't know. They're not feeling Gizelle. I think that they're praising Kari a little bit more. What y'all think about that, child? So Gizelle, you got called out, honey, for being a fake ass biatch for the new first lady over there at Jamal's church, girl. You can't sit on that front pew no more and pretend to be the first lady because he got an official now. All right. What y'all think? Oh, I had to pull them comments, girl. I said, I know you lying. It was more comments too, y'all. I could have kept going. How they was roasting the shit out of Gizelle. People not feeling Gizelle. They definitely are feeling the new wife, Kari Bryant, honey. So let's get on into it. I feel like now that Gizelle's kids are grown, I would change my name back to my maiden name. Like I would not keep his name. I mean, this nigga had you in a mental institution where you had a whole nervous breakdown and your daddy didn't even come to your wedding to even walk you down the aisle because he ain't like the nigga you was marrying because he knew he was a damn bona fide cheater. So now that your kids are grown and in college and doing their thing, I think they will understand why you no longer want to keep Bryant as your last name and you want to be back to your maiden name. Just let them, because that's, those are his kids. Let them keep Bryant. But as far as Gizelle, I think she should fully change her name back to her maiden name and let this shit go, because girl, it's just giving too close for comfort, right? I don't know. Yeah, she ain't gonna do it because she's built her name, her business and everything, her likeness and her, everything about her from the last name Bryant. They're gonna be like, who the hell is this Gizelle? Who? Right? If she changes her name. Let's get into this. We always talk about squatters over here. Shout out to Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page. That's where I saw this. All right, so this lady here got into a lot of trouble for moving up in there. We've been seeing a lot of stuff about squatters. I told you there in Georgia, they have a new squatters law, honey, where you ain't got to go through all that court shit now to get somebody put out. If they move into your home and become a squatter, you can go and call the police, all right, and have them escort them up out of there. It's a new squatters law, and I talked about it over here. I have to pull it up later. But let's get into this child. A Maryland squatter named Tamika Good has been found guilty of trespassing and breaking and entering. See? If you have a house that's unoccupied, you better go and check in on your place from time to time and make sure nobody's moved up in there, especially with the weather being as cold as it is now, with it being the wintertime. People are looking, like homeless people, they're looking for places to stay where they don't see a lot of traffic coming in and out. So if they can just slip up into your home and just live there without you knowing, unbeknownst to you, that's exactly what they're going to do. And it's going to be hard to get them the hell up out of there. A lot of people move in and change locks and all types of shit. We read it right here. So this lady here, honey, she's been found guilty of trespassing and breaking and entering. She was also sentenced to 90 days in jail and arrested in court, honey. So she went to court and they arrest her ass on the spot. Now they said that Tamika Good unlawfully took over a $2.3 million home in one of Montgomery County's most affluent neighborhoods last summer. Now, what followed, according to witnesses, was months of fear, frustration, and a slow grind through a legal system critics say is unprepared to confront modern squatting. A lot of these states, though, like Georgia, they have definitely stepped it up with that, because that could be very costly for a homeowner to continue to go to court. You have to file these documents through the court. Court costs are expensive as hell, right? So imagine having to pay court costs out of pocket for a situation that you didn't even ask for. Just somebody just moved up in your shit and you got to keep going to court and filing all this shit. Then you got to have a court date. I mean, like, it's team too much, right? Just to get a person out of your house. But I do know now in Georgia, you can call the police and say, hey, this person is squatting in my home. I want them out now. They will escort that person out, and they will give them some type of, like some paperwork saying that they cannot come back to this property. If they do, then they will be trespassed and arrested. They can give them that. And then you can probably go to court and file whatever you want to, if you choose to do so. And I think all states should have that, instead of the owner of the property having to come out of pocket to file papers to get said person out. I think that there should be special squatters laws in every single state in case someone encounters that, because squatting is becoming more and more prominent now, like everywhere. People are moving in. I never understood how a person could just feel so comfortable just walking up in somebody's house and say, oh, I'm just going to live here. I don't know who owns this property. I'm just going to live here because I have nowhere else to go. Like, that's weird, right? That's weird as hell. But for those of you that, if you know anyone, like I said, if you have properties that you don't have anyone living in, definitely put up some cameras there. Definitely have your neighbors looking out. Say, hey, have you seen anyone around my property? Or, person just kind of being here and they shouldn't be here. Just let me know. If you got good neighbors, that's why it's always good to have nosy neighbors. My neighbors are very, very nosy. Okay. I'm talking about very, very nosy, and I love that. And everybody got cameras on my street, so I ain't worried about shit. I got cameras too in and outside of my home, but it's always great to have nosy neighbors. All right. I know some of y'all be like, I don't like no damn nosy neighbor, but nosy neighbors can be great in the event that certain things happen to somebody try to be up in your shit. But that's it for the show. I'm gonna come back and hit you guys a little bit later on. You guys, I just wanted to tap in with you guys this morning to give you guys a few topics. And we will definitely be back. If you guys didn't get a chance to go and look at Marcella's video, it was a lot of tea dropped over there. A lot of tea dropped over there. Okay. For those of you, I know a lot of you guys do not, a lot of you guys don't watch her, but in terms of the tea that was spilled today on that video, definitely go and watch that. Because, oh my God, right. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all for being here. I see a lot of content creators that stopped by to support the video as well. I really appreciate that. Let me go ahead and do my thank yous right quick to my top flight mods. Thank you, Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. You guys were all here. Right. Nosy Neighbors rock, don't they, Rose? Yes, God. All right. To all the content creators, thank you, Astute Queen B, Black Women in the Building, Simple Mom Family TV. Thank you, Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV. I see you in the house as well. Thank you so much, Deary Talk, Schoolboy, Just a Tea, please. And Marcella, if you drop by, thanks so much. Did I miss any content creators? Because I usually like to shout out all the content creators because you guys rock. Thank y'all for coming over and supporting. We got 310 in the building. Yes, honey. That yes, it is even better to have a police officer. Yeah, I do. What, 6 houses down from me now, there's a police officer that lives in my neighborhood. So yeah, I'm happy about that, right? Yes, honey. I got a police officer that lives in my neighborhood. So it's like, what, 6, maybe 7 houses, 6, 7 houses down from my house. There's definitely a police officer that lives out here. So that makes me feel good, okay? But I got some heat over here in case somebody decide they want to try it, though, okay? I ain't got to wait for the damn police. But anyway, thank you guys for joining my show today. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Keep your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. Please like the video, hype up this video as well. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. You've been watching me for quite some time and you enjoy the topics over here. Just go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to have you. Also, check out our other channel, Rails World. We have some great topics over there as well, and we drop tea over there as well. So please support those channels. You can also find me on Facebook under the Caramel Rail Show. We drop tea and stuff up over there. So and you can also check me out on TikTok under Caramel Rail. We got lots of things going on over there as well. Okay, Caramel be over there singing, doing all types of stuff. Y'all go check me out. Okay, love you guys down on Instagram as well. So check me out on Instagram on the Caramel Rail. I'm everywhere, so check me out. Love you guys until the next video. Bye.